Tyler, the Creator, dropped his new album today at 6 a.m. in the morning, Monday morning. Right. First time a major artist has done anything like this. There's artists that do this, but not of a Tyler, the Creator caliber, at least in our generation that I can recall, on a Monday morning like this. Very unique, but it seems to be successful so far. He's charting #1. And spoiler, there's a lot of sneak features. You guys heard it yet, or do you mind me even saying it?
I heard the whole thing.
Do you mind me saying it, or you want to keep it sneaky for you?
Bro, I ain't gonna hear that shit.
Nigga, the Marlon's hilarious.
Hater,
You know I'm not gonna listen to it.
Bro.
That's not me hating, bro.
Just check it out, bro.
No, for what? He doesn't appeal to me. If an artist doesn't appeal to me,
he's an attractive guy.
Nah, it's a really good album.
Pretty handsome.
That's not what I fucking mean.
You don't think Tyler, the Creator's handsome?
I think he's a
That's
handsome
not
guy.
what I fucking mean. What I'm saying is like, I will sit down. I will sit down here on camera and give him his flowers and say that he knows what he's doing when it comes down to music that he makes and shit like that. He's a creative artist.
The marketing has been crazy.
And I agree. Like I've seen videos of how like he's made music and stuff like that, but his music isn't for me. So why am I gonna go out of my way?
Sounds like a hating ass
to
nigga.
go listen to his music. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care for it.
I think you should revisit
I think you should as well.
Flower
I'm good,
Boy.
bro.
I think you would like
I'm
Flower
good.
Boy as an album.
Yeah, you saw.
We reacted to that shit. I didn't fuck with it.
No, you're a hating ass nigga. Then I understand. You just don't understand art.
Listen,
You just don't get it.
CHROMAKOPIA.
That's just hard though.
CHROMAKOPIA dropped. It's an album full of surprise features from Sexy Red, Glorilla, Lil Wayne. Specifically, that's on a one song. Right?
That
They
shit
said
was
like
hard.
5 words, short as fuck, but it's amazing. And if you look at the album, it says written, produced, everything is by Tyler, the Creator. Tyler, the Creator probably wrote the lyrics for these rappers. Like, he probably orchestrated the lyrics, everything.
Mm-hmm.
He produced the whole album, right? It's, to me, it gives like a theatrical album. It feels like something where you can see this on a play, a theater play, acted out loud, right? I can see this dramatized like in person. I can see this literally. Reminds me of Igor. I think it's like a mix of Igor, almost like Igor Part 2, a mix of Igor with like Call Me If You Get Lost. But here, a lot of more concept-driven songs. He has one song where it's like purely about his experience about losing like a child, his first child, like losing a child and him regretting it, right? Because the girl he was with, I guess, wanted an abortion and he was in agreement. But then he's like, yo, what am I going to do? Like, I'm rich as fuck. I got these nice cars, but I'm by myself. Like, maybe I should have a family. Like, I'm regretful of this. Very deep shit, right? And it's like the reality of life where you always hear about the women's experience with an abortion.
Yeah.
But from a male perspective, you don't hear that. You never hear the male's perspective of going through an abortion.
J. Cole made a song about it.
Of course, J. Cole did. J. Cole fucking does everything.
I'm sorry.
What was the song?
I forgot what it's called, but it's about like the evil of having to ask a woman to get an abortion, because it's kind of evil to tell a woman, yo, I need you to get this abortion. But in the same breath, he's like,
what's the song, chat? Live chat's probably gonna know.
But then in the same breath, he's like, oh, I'm a nigga though. Like, I don't want to deal with this. I'm scared. I can't be a dad.
Yeah.
It's old as fuck though. It's an old ass J. Cole song. I think it's off The Cure. I'd have to check.
I respect Tyler and his vulnerability on his album. He's also cocky. He's confident. He said that he's the best rapper from the West Coast since Kendrick Lamar. He said it.
Since Kendrick
Lamar. So he's paying respect to Kendrick, but he's like, yo, I'm up there. Like, I'm the best since Kenny. Like, I'm him.
Lost Ones.
Okay. J. Cole did have a song called Lost Ones. That's right. That's true. Okay. Good point. But on this album, there's like multiple, like 3 songs that he's mentioning the baby lost and like the abortion. It's like a female talking. I'm not sure if it's his ex-girlfriend. And also it's like, oh, people thought Tyler, the Creator, was gay, but he's like, no, I actually had a girl and I almost had a baby. But then he also does say on the album that he is gay. He's like, I'm gay. I don't like women. So it's like,
That had me dying.
I'm like, what the fuck is up with this guy? He's just trolling us again. Like, what is happening?
There's one song
because I don't
like,
think he's gay. It doesn't matter, but he's making us care by rapping about it.
He did say at one point like, oh, I don't give a fuck about male or female.
He's like,
I'm above gender.
He also says like, I'm that nigga and I'm that bitch.
That's what it was. Yeah, there
like
we go.
multiple times. I'm like, damn.
Yep.
I feel that.
Hits him Whatever that song's called, the hymn song. He says that. Yeah, that shit was dope.
I felt that shit. I'm like, damn,
I
you
was
might
like,
be both, bro.
you
God
might be.
bless you.
You might be.
Right? You got a vagina underneath that nutsack. You never know. That gooch opens up.
You're crazy.
That gooch might open up.
Nigga, it might.
Lotto's licking gooches out here, so we gotta be careful. That's what she said on the Glorilla album. She said she's licking
Licking
gooches.
gooches?
She's licking niggas' gooches.
You can lick my gooch, baby.
Get them gooches out for Lotto.
Please.
Aside from that, obviously we got Tizo Touchdown, as people predicted. Tizo Touchdown on every fucking album in the world as a hidden feature.
Bro, Travis is throwing so much money behind him.
I don't think he's not signed to Travis.
Tizo touchdown?
No, he's not signed to Cactus Jack. I would have known. Trust me, no. He just opened up for he co-signed and opened up, had him on the album, but he's not signed to him. No, hell no.
Are you serious?
Hell no.
Who the
Hell
fuck
no.
is behind
I
this
think
nigga?
low key, I think Drake is. I think Drake has him. I think Drake's an angel investor behind Tizo Touchdown. I swear to God, Drake is an angel investor behind a couple artists that I know for a fact.
I don't think you should be talking on Drake.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you
that's
gotta
true.
watch your mouth,
I'm
bro.
Drake. I'm on the Drake op list. Drake. I'm Drake's op. I can't speak. I'm sorry. My bad. Thank you for reminding me, Marlon. But the
He signed to
album,
RCA.
RCA. Yeah, he signed. He's not signed to Travis. But shout out to Tyler the Creator. I think it's a great album. The second listen was even better. I'm not gonna lie to you. The second listen was even better. I appreciated it even more. It's a lot of music. There's like introductions, outros. Some songs, literally, there's a song that has like 5 parts. Like it's so much. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? But I like it. I like it. I respect the effort of what he's doing. Like he's trying to literally be himself. Like this is not like a Little Baby album. It's not like a Future album. It's a Tyler Creator album. It's very different. But that's why I understand if it's not your taste, it's not your taste. Like if you're not into this, like I don't think it's not gonna.
Album of the year?
I still have Future and Metro Boomin as album of the year, but give me a couple weeks listening to this Tyler Creator
Yeah,
album,
you gotta sit with it.
and it could get that. It could easily get that.
Because there's songs I listen to, I'm like, I don't like this right now. I'll like it later.
Yeah, like it could easily grow, bro. Like
Yeah.
there's the songs on here. He's talking his shit. He's confident.
He's rapping
right?
very well.
He's rapping better. He's saying like a lot of more confident energy. Like saying like he's that shit. Like he's talking about his Grammys, winning the Grammys, etc. He's probably gonna win a Grammy for this one again. I think this is a Grammy album. This is easily a Grammy album.
I agree.
Easily.
My,
Easily.
my thing is this. I'm not liking kind of the Kanye comparisons because I don't think anyone can take, because they compared it to Jesus. And my thing is like, we shouldn't put that expectation on this album because if it doesn't lead to that, then we're going to feel some type of way. Just let this album be what it is. Because the thing about Yeezus was that motivated an entire generation of people to start making music like that. Like that rock beat. I don't know how someone takes this sound and runs with it.
Yeah.
Because there's so many distorted music. Like, it's such distorted sounds. Like, there's one song, this thing got jazz beats over fucking, like, funk rock. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? But how do you replicate that? You feel me? Like, how do you build off of what he's doing here?
I think that there's some inspiration. I think Tyler Creator got inspired by, when I hear this album, to be honest, Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yep, I agree.
Because of the perspective of a man's vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
And also, he showed a lot of love to the album when it came out. And on top of that, when you watch the music video for, I think, Noid, and he's in bed with the girl and the kid, and he's like, girls can lock you down. Like, don't get locked down by a girl. It literally looks like the cover art for Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Like, literally. Like, watch, I'll show you guys. Like, literally. And I'm like, this cannot be a coincidence, and no one's pointed this shit out. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
And that sample, I mean, the single he dropped, that flow sounds like Family Ties.
It does.
Like, it sounds exactly like it. It's sick. So,
On the Thought I Was Dead.
mm-hmm.
They thought it was dead.
Dead.
He does. Look at this right here. Looks like Family. The Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers too. Right there, the black and white. Looking in the mirror. But look at this scene, guys. Right, you cannot tell me that there's no reference track for reference moment here. Look at this. Right, and then you got Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Boom. Come on. Did I crack a code or what?
Yeah.
I
It's
haven't even
definitely
seen this on
motivating.
Twitter. Like, no one's talking about this. I'm like, let me talk about this on the podcast. Like, this is literally a easy point of reference between both of these albums right here. Maybe it's on purpose. It could easily be on purpose. You know, I don't know what the chat thinks, but I think it's on purpose. Noid and Mr. Morale. I think this is...
Mar, you got the camera on me.
Oh, shit.
My bad.
That's why. Okay, here we go. So now you see it, right? So you see Tyler Creator, Noid, with the girl in the bed, right? And you see Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers right here, the cover art. Black and white. And, oh, but it's black and white, though. They have black and white photos, too. Right? Right here. There's black and white versions of this cover. There's black and white. You know, and to be honest, he did it on purpose, I think, to not be exact. But this is not really black and white. It's like a cream and white. This is like, what's the name? Sepia?
It's a certain like.
It's like a certain filter, like on Instagram. Sepia type shit. I think that this is like a... I think this is his version of that, like his moment of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Like, not fully, but inspired off of.
Yeah.
Like, he has inspiration from that album on here. I can tell. I can literally tell by even moments like this. You know, the black and white in the mirror right here. Right? Black and white in the mirror. And then we have just Tyler. They get Tyler. Fucking Kendrick, just black and white. Like in an apartment. You know. Little references right here. You know, I think it's dope. And in this video was really well done where you see certain moments of his shadows living on, right? If you look at the mirror, Tyler Creator's by himself, but then look at this. His shadow. Someone's in the mirror. Literally about to shoot him. And the song is about like, I feel like someone's watching me. I'm paranoid. Paranoia. Right? And then over here, again, look at the video. He's doing certain motion, but then his shadow's doing a whole different other motion. He's walking a certain way. His shadow's walking a different way. It's very creative and it's very... I think this shit's... He's really like on some like elite level of artistry. Like this guy is cooking up. Whether you like the music or not, the level of artistry that Tyler Creator is literally portraying is phenomenal.
Do you see this inspiring anything?
This inspiring something?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Because I also want to talk about this. The internet is hating Tyler Creator right now.
Yep. That's why I'm asking.
The internet is hating this. I see a lot of hate for this album more than I expected.
I agree.
Over the weekend, I saw people hating the Thought It Was Dead, the song. They hate it.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying that I can't replay this.
It's trash.
This is trash. Like how has Tyler Creator gotten away with dropping trash for so many years?
What's it called?
No, the Thought It Was Dead. Thought It Was Dead.
They also trashed the idea of dropping it on Monday.
And also, there's a version that dropped on the vinyl with Playboi Carti. Thought It Was Dead. A Playboi Carti verse.
That sounds
a
hard.
20-second Playboi Carti verse. It actually sounded good. I liked it.
That gotta be hard. You do great on that beat.
He thought I was dead.
Gives me Schoolboy Q vibes.
LA. Because people don't tend to do that.
That sounds like Schoolboy Q.
People forget to classify Tyler Creator as a West Coast artist, but Tyler Creator is a West Coast artist.
It's because of where he's from.
He's from Boulder. Boulder.
He's from the burbs.
Is he from Boulder, Colorado?
I thought it was San Monica, whatever it's called.
I think he was from Boulder, but then moved to.
You can see it right there.
Somewhere in LA. Let's say what does it say? Say Boulder.
It says Hawthorne.
Hawthorne, okay. But I could have sworn he was born in Boulder or some shit in Boulder.
I thought I was outside of LA, like Santa Monica, whatever that shit's called.
Hawthorne. But, shit, everything is LA. If you're near LA, you're in LA. Just like if you're near Prov, niggas claim Prov. You know, I get it. But it's, man, and then people are debating. Is Tyler Creator top 3, top 4? Should Tyler Creator be classified better than J. Cole? Should he have the J. Cole position, the J. Cole slot? There's a whole debate online, right?
Fuck.
And then people are arguing, yes. There's some people that said that it was viral tweets of like, oh, by the way, I think he's more talented than J. Cole, and he's a better rapper than J. Cole, and he has more classic albums than J. Cole. So why are we not classifying him higher than J. Cole? And then there's people going against it fully, claiming this is trash. He's gotten away with dropping trash for so many years. But is it trash or do you just not? You know, I hate when people say this. They're like, "Oh, you just don't get it." But I think with Tyler the Creator, I think it's literally that. Like
That
you,
motherfucker right there.
because literally Tyler the Creator has like art with a theme and an actual purpose. This album I understood more than any of his other albums upon release. Like I instantly understood the theme. I instantly understood the idea of the vulnerability, the abortion, the cockiness, the little voice notes of people, I guess, portraying people in his family, speaking to him, unless it's actually his real mother and is actually his ex-girlfriend really on and speaking. But there's moments of them speaking on it. They're talking to him, advising him about life. You know, shine through, keep shining. Very vulnerable and very well written, this album. I think it's a great album. I think it could be album of the year when it's all said and done. I would not be mad at someone saying this is album of the year.
You like it more than Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers when you first heard it?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I like it more than Mr. Morale. I like it more than Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I like it more than a lot of the more recent vulnerable albums. I like it more than Schoolboy Q's album this year. I like it more than Vince Staples' album this year. I definitely like it more than DJ Mustard's album this year. If we're just talking about West Coast albums, I think I like it more than all those albums.
Do you think its backlash is gonna motivate people not to do something like this?
No. What I do think is this. I think it's going to grow more on people. I really believe in this album. I think, especially as it dropped on a Monday, now we're really going to see it. Where by the weekend, we're going to see how people's thoughts and opinions change. Because it's going to get the full week run.
Yeah. That's my thing.
Fuck the sales.
We haven't seen the week.
We have got to see the... Fuck the sales.
We got to see the week through. It's true.
See the week through, right? And Tyler's not going to stop anytime soon, guys, with the marketing. You got Northwest going crazy. She's saying Tyler the Creator's her favorite artist right now. She went last night to the listening party with Kim Kardashian. She brought her out. She was going crazy. She dressed up as Tyler. She loves him. His marketing is amazing. The listening party was dope. I saw a bunch of clips from it. Looked a bit half empty. Not going to lie. It wasn't a packed out crowd. But it's a last minute situation. It's a listening party. He did say, by the way, I'm going to just be walking around. I'm not going to be performing. This is not a performance. So that probably turns some people off. They're like, oh, I don't want to see this nigga walk around. I'll just listen to some music at home. Right? Because he literally just walked around. But if you didn't want to hear the album early, you were able to go. I think you had to pay, though, too. It wasn't fully free. I could be wrong. I think you had to pay something, like $5.
That's probably
15.
what it was.
You had to pay something, so maybe that affected it, too. I think the Kanye ones be free. You just got to register ahead of time. I could be wrong. But he kind of took a note out of Kanye's book with that shit. That's a Kanye shit. That's what Kanye West does. He walks around, play the music. That's it. A big listening party.
And just gets lit.
The green truck shit is dope, but I still don't get the imagery behind it. I think it's just like an aesthetic, like a truck. Because there's no point when you hear the album. It doesn't tie into a green truck.
He's probably gonna explain it at some point.
Maybe we'll get some reference point eventually, but I don't know. But it does give me Easter egg vibes. There might be some Easter eggs in his album. There's like a vinyl version with an extra bonus song. There's a little things that I think is gonna keep people intrigued and interested. So
they're saying Kanye's shits were never free.
Oh, it was never free? I think it was. I think that it would sell out and people resell it, but I think they were free.
Probably.
I think they were free. Or maybe you bought the album? It was like some bundle situation.
Probably.
I could have sworn it was something unique about it.
It was probably bundled. My thing is like I saw over the week, I don't know if you saw this, Kyle Rich had to apologize. Because remember how Travis shouted out that song he has with NLE Chopper?
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, listen, like, I'm not encouraging you guys to use Percocets. Because the part that Travis was referring to, he's saying,
I like pills and Percocets. Yeah.
And it got so much backlash because a bunch of kids started emulating it. So he had to like go on video and be like, yo, like chill with that. I'm not encouraging that. I don't do that. And I'm like, all right, guys, so what do you want then?
They gonna love me for my ambition.